Are you ready to go live and sell your products? As someone who's gone live over 1,000 times, I want to share with you my top tips for selling your products on live. And I want to welcome you to Build a Business with Chris, the place for you to learn how to build a profitable business that you love. I'm your content coach, Chris the Maximizer, and today is all about going live and selling your products. Since 2019, I've gone live over 1,000 times. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars by selling on live. Going live is my favorite way to create content. Selling on live is the number one way that I make sales in my business is by going live and selling my offers. So I want to share with you my top tips for selling your products on live. Now, my first tip for you is when you are going live, you cannot sell your whole website. So as a product-based business owner, I want you to feature 3 to 5 products in a group that you want to sell. So if you are a boutique owner and you want to sell a certain blouse, a certain dress, a certain pair of pants, and one accessory, cool, that's it. Not 10 accessories, 10 different shirts, 4 different pants, leggings, and shoes. That's too much. When you are going live, you need to pick one product or one group of products together that you're going to sell. Trying to just say, go to christhemaximizer.com and book a coaching session, that is too much. Go to christhemaximizer.com and pick your favorite shirt. That's too much. Less is more. So I want you to pick 3 to 5 products in a group, and those are the products you're going to feature. If you have a service-based business, one service. You sell one service. But physical products, 3 to 5. Digital products, if you sell a planner, if you sell a workbook, if you sell a checklist, one product. One to focus. A lot of times you're trying to sell too much so people don't know what to buy, so they buy nothing. Physical products, you sell lip gloss, right? 3 shades. You sell a lipstick, a lip gloss, and a matte, one of each. That's it. You do not want to get up there and try to sell 15 things at once. It's too much. So my first tip for you, narrow down your products. Less is more. 3 to 5 products in a group. If it's digital or service, one. Sell one thing. Second, what problem does your product solve? A lot of times people get on social media and live and they're like, buy my lip gloss, buy my lotion, buy my t-shirt, buy my candle, buy whatever, buy my coaching. No one wants to hear you tell them to buy. They want to hear how your product's going to solve my problem. When you are selling, sales is service, and sales is about what your ideal customer is going to get from buying the product, i.e., how is their problem going to be solved with your product? So when you have your product, you need to know what problem is it solving and how it's going to help your ideal client get more of what they want. If you don't know what problem your product is solving, get your pen and paper out and figure it out right now. What problem am I solving? And get clear on it. Next tip, set your products up to be seen on live. I sell services, so I just have some really neat quotes and some art from Kinsley, and my last name is Sharp, so that says stay sharp behind me. But if I was to sell physical products, or if I insert a clip of when I was couponing Chris the Maximizer, I always had my stockpile behind me. I'm showing my products. If I sold lotion, I would have like a little stand somewhere within this shot so that you could see my lotion. When you're on live, you want to have a table set up so that your products can clearly be displayed. You don't even have to talk about them. You don't have to mention them. The fact that they are there, if someone in the live then asks you a question, hey, Crystal, what's that green lotion behind you? I would get like, tell me about the toothpaste behind you, or why do you have such a stockpile? That opened up me for more questions to explain my stockpile, why it's helpful, and why you need a stockpile. So when you are on live, make sure that your products are visible. Set it up so people can see your products, brand awareness, and also if they ask a question, it opens you up to a sales conversation on why and how that product can solve their problem and why they need it. I kind of already said this next tip a couple of times, but I'm going to say it again. Focus on the why. People buy because of the why. Why did you create this product? Why is it helpful? Why does it solve their problem? Why does it give them more of what they want? Why? You should never have to say buy, ever. If you focus on the why, people will ask you how they can buy it. And you can say, oh, just go to christhemaximizer.com, click on this. Click the link in this description box. Go over here, scan this QR code. It will be very simple. Why does this product give them more of what they want? That is it. That is the core. That is the secret to this. The why is why people buy. Next tip for you, I kind of already alluded to this. The one thing about me that I realized, and this is really usually not what I say in my YouTube videos, is that I get so excited, I tend to say a lot more. So my next tip for you is to share your product as a solution to a problem and make it crystal clear to your ideal clients why your product is the best solution to their problem. They can get a lip gloss anywhere: CVS, Dollar Tree, Macy's, Ulta, Sephora. Why should they buy your lip gloss? They can buy a candle anywhere. Why should they buy your candle? Why is your product the ideal solution to the problem? Share what your ingredients are. Share your story of why you created this and why it is the best solution to their problem. When you are on live, it's not just, hey, I made a candle. It's, let me tell you why I created this candle. I was sick and tired of having blah, 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 blah. For this lip gloss, I was sick and tired of having dusty and crusty lips and then putting on a matte lipstick and then a gloss on top, and it was just not giving what I needed to give. So I created my own so that way I could get everything that I wanted in one Seek product. And let me tell you what that looks like. That's what you do on live. Live is all about the stories. I sit on live from an hour to 90 minutes, and half of it is storytelling. I share a piece of information, I tell a story to back it up. I share a piece of information, I tell a story to back it up. Someone asks a question, I tell a story to back it up. So it's all about why your product is a solution to the problem and what story you are telling your audience so that they can connect it all together. My next tip for you is make it easy to buy from you. If you are on live and someone has to DM you, jump through 3 hoops, your website link is broken, there's no link in your bio, there's no link in the description box, your website is not easily accessible, you don't even have a website, you're using a landing page and it's like a bit.ly link or a weird link that people can't type in or remember, making it hard for people to give you their money. Make it easy to buy from you. One of the first things I did was bought my domain and I forwarded my domain. So before I had a website, I had a Patreon and people would sign up for my membership in Patreon. But that Patreon for Chris the Maximizer, all the letters and numbers, was hard. So I bought the Chris the Maximizer domain. Hey, go to christhemaximizer.com. So when they typed in christhemaximizer.com, it forwarded to my Patreon. It made it super easy for my audience to buy from me. Before I go on live, I make sure all the links in my bio are updated. So if I tell someone to go to the link in my bio, they can click the link in my bio and very easily get to what I'm selling. If I have a link tree, which is basically a link on my website, whatever I'm selling on live, I try to make that the first button on my link tree. When someone goes to my website and I'm having a sale, I make it very clear at the top, such and such sale. I just did my birthday sale. It said birthday sale. So it's very easy for your audience to buy from you. If they have to jump through 17 hoops, you are going to lose the sale. So make it easy to buy from you. Next, follow up. The fortune is in the follow-up. So when you are on live, one thing that I did in my early days is I would literally write down anybody who commented on my live. Now, you don't have to do that because that's a lot. But you can also take screenshots. So if someone's commenting a lot and you want to follow up with them later about the product, about a question, take a screenshot while you're on live. And then after you're live, go back through your screenshots and reach out to them on Instagram, reach out to them on TikTok, reach out to them via email if you can email them, and follow up with people who are interested. Because I sell services, a lot of people are like, this was helpful, I'd love to talk to you. I initiate a lot of those conversations. I go into the DMs and I thank them so much for joining me live on TikTok or on Instagram. And I ask them, are there any other questions? Are there any other ways that I can support you? And then we open up a dialogue from there. If someone's like, oh my gosh, I need your lipstick, screenshot that, send them a message like, oh my gosh, Crystal, it was so nice having you on my live. I saw you mention you wanted my lipstick. Which one was your favorite? Which one were you most interested in? Like, tell me more. I'd love to give you a recommendation, whatever. The fortune is in the follow-up, especially in the early stages of your business. If someone raised their hand and say they're interested on your live, make sure you make an informed decision to follow up with them later. I used to even follow people on Instagram and TikTok on my live. So that way, when I'm done, I can see the people that I recently followed, and then I just send them a message. Hey, thanks so much for joining me live, and then open up that organic conversation if they desire to buy from me. Finally, be consistent. If you want to sell products on live, you want your audience to get used to you going live and selling. I had a boutique client who this worked really well. Every month, she would go live every week, and I told her to pick 10 core pieces that she wanted to sell. And every live, she would sell these pieces, but then people will go to her website and buy other things. But if you bought on the live, there was a special promo or a special discount code or whatever. If you bought during like the 30 minutes that she was live or during the 1 hour that she was live. So if you are consistently going live once a week or once every other week, your audience will get used to it and you'll see a boost in sales where it's like, okay, if I go live, if you buy during the 60 minutes that I'm live, you get 10% off. People are going to buy more because of the 10% off. Or if you spend $150, you get free shipping. People are going to spend $150 to get free shipping during your live because they consistently know that, oh my gosh, I'm going to wait to buy from her during her live because she's going to offer a promo, a discount or something. So it's a way to build that consistency in with your audience. Going live once or twice a year is not going to build you the consistent sales that you're looking for. You want to make going live a part of your content regimen. So I'd love to know what questions you have about selling on live down in the comments. If you are not a part of the Build a Business with Chris family, now is the time for you to subscribe and join our family. If you're like, Crystal, this sounds great, I need a lot of help with going live, let's work together. I would love for you to get on my email list so that you can have direct access to when I'm posting another video, when I'm going live, and most importantly, what my most up-to-date coaching offers are and how we can work together. When you get on my email list, you'll get the direct link to book a sales call with me, and we can chat about what it would look like to make sales in your business via your content and going live. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.